So why? Tell me why it's not Athena. Talk me out of it.
Because she's not going to beat Mercedes.
Yeah, so tell me why those two are not on opposite sides of the bracket.
Yeah, I mean, so there's one clear winner here, and it's Jamie Hayter.
I wish. I'm a big fan. I hope it is.
No, she's honestly like I'm looking at this, and it's like, okay, well, Mercedes goes over Julia Hart, Athena goes over Harley Cameron, which is a bummer, but it's got to happen. And then you've got Athena versus Mercedes. Mercedes beats Athena. Athena screws over Mercedes at Double or Nothing to kick off that feud in earnest, and then you have Jamie Hayter walk away as the number one contender.
If Athena beats Mercedes, it's not for all 4 or 5 of her championships. It's just for that match. So now we're going to run it back with a rematch at some point, you think, for all of her championships, correct?
I think there's a story there because then you can have Athena beat, what's her face? Toni Storm. Athena's now got a belt. You run it back, or Mercedes like, hey, I want that one. And you can run back Athena and Mercedes.
Well, I mean, she's already said, hey, I want that one, which is why she's in the tournament to begin with.
I just think that Mercedes against Athena, there's money in that. If you're going to have it the first time, I don't have no. It doesn't hurt Mercedes if she loses against Athena, but the money is them going to have their rematch, wherever that's going to be. Can you stretch it all the way out to Dallas? I don't know.
I can't imagine Athena in her second ever AEW televised, because again, she's been like literally locked away behind the paywall that only J Hood has of Honor Club. Like, he's the only one who actually gets to see one of the greatest women's champions we have today. Like, she's not going to win. I don't think she's going to win this tournament. They're going to finally let her out. She's going to lose. Like, that's the way they do this in AEW. They bring these people out only to lose all the
time. I hope. Go ahead, Brian.
That's a pay-per-view match, this first. Like, I don't understand why it's not Mercedes versus Athena at the pay-per-view. At Double or Nothing, because that's where the finals are going to take place. Those two could do it there. I'm just baffled by that part. To your point about Jamie Hayter, why not Statlander?
I'm just not a fan because I don't know what that is anymore. I have not known who Chris Statlander has been since she came on the scene, booping people on the nose. I don't know what that is. Like, so is she supposed to be like this era's China? What is she supposed to be? I don't understand. Like again, it's a disconnect. There's several people that we talk about on a regular basis where you don't know who they are. We just talked about what is it? Valkyria?
Yeah,
Lyra.
Lyra. Like, what is that? Besides the entrance, what is that? You have to define who these people are. Statlander is strong, and she's had some really solid matches with Mercedes. But then what? Like, you're just a wrestler? If that's it? Because outside the ruffled shirt or that she's strong, I don't know what she's supposed to be.
Well, and she hasn't been on TV a ton.
Yeah.
As of late, I think that's the reason why I eliminate her, because she's just kind of been out of sight, out of mind. And she's kind of been direction. The problem I had, because I feel like Chris had something going. She had left the alien gimmick behind. She had something going with the best friends, hanging around Orange Cassidy. They're starting to build something, but then she kind of turned heel, but now she's back to babyface. Like, they just haven't had any sort of good push for her outside of, as Hood said, good matches.
It's been a mess after the Stokely thing where she just went from heel to babyface and not just, it's like you said, Gabe, there's no direction. So, like, I rule her out because her creative is not hot enough for her to win the Owen.
Yeah. Like, honestly, the one side of the bracket, I'm more interested when Julia Hart, Mercedes Moné, Harley Cameron, and Athena than really the other side of the bracket at all. Like, those four, as much as Harley Cameron, we've talked about how Harley's been great on television. Julia, I'm just a big fan of. Mercedes, obviously, and now Athena getting more television time. Like, I think that side of the bracket is just infinitely more fascinating than the other side, where Jamie Hayter's really the only one who's consistently been on TV. Thunder Rosa's popped up from time to time as of late. But yeah, that side of the bracket, I wish Harley Cameron had a different opening round opponent than Athena. I wish she could get a win in the tournament, but she's not beating Athena.
No.
What about the puppet? Is the puppet beating Athena? What do you think?
I mean, the puppet was fantastic. That whole segment was fantastic.
Yeah.
The puppet coming out of nowhere. Yeah, they're teaming together on Collision. The name that Harley Cameron came up with, Mercedes Moné saying no the way Australians say it with an R. The whole thing was fantastic. Like, the whole thing was an A+ for me.